Hello, America. This is
the fastest 2 hours in radio.
I think we really need like an intellectual revolution.
Now, of course, this is not so much a show as it is a special event.
The Morning Edge.
With Fox 2's Vic Faust,
We need to have a little talk here.
Chris Knight,
Hang on.
and Eric Johnson.
The more bizarre he gets,
The more people like him.
A complex mechanism that in itself must be operated by an even more complex entity, you.
The Morning Edge starts now.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Happy Friday. I said it's Friday. It is Friday. It's 8:02. It is July 8th. July. I always get July, June, and January. Hey, dude, it's January 7th. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? No, it is. It is July 8th. We've actually got we've got some precipitation. It's coming in from the west.
Yeah.
My best Dave Murray. We've got rain in the area for the first time in a while. Does it seem like it's been a fast week?
Yes.
Because
super fast.
this quick week, 4th of July.
Fast.
Super fast
for me.
You look wide awake,
Yeah.
bright-eyed,
Do I?
bushy-tailed.
Oh, good.
Look
I got
at-
enough sleep last
You
night.
You never sleep, so
I
why
know.
did you sleep last night?
I don't know. I guess I'm getting old.
That's Chris Knight. Crystal Cooper's here. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. It is The Edge. The fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio right here. You know what we do, jumping on the Facebook line. We love it when you do. Be a part of the show. Lots to talk about as always. You can also give us a call if you want. Phone number 636-695-2915. 636-695-2915. I need you guys to help carry me too because I could not sleep that well last night.
What?
No?
No, I know,
Why?
but it is Friday. I got to go to Chicago. Another trip, another lacrosse trip.
Wow.
I know, last one of the summer.
Oh.
Thankfully. But I don't need to go till early tomorrow morning. I'm kind of happy about that.
Okay.
Because the last place you want to spend, because I get asked, oh, do you go on vacation? Do you go? I was like, yeah, I go to Indianapolis. Every now and then we'll
Rural
go to a
Missouri.
suburb of Nashville. Go to Kansas City. We go to Chicago. I'm like, you see, it's all these sports tournaments, and you're going to be there pretty soon, just
I
like
know,
what you
right?
used to do.
Yep.
You're going to be doing. So that's you spend all your time, all your money, and there's nothing worse than spending. And people know what I'm talking about 200, 250 bucks a night for Red Roof Inns, Holiday Inn Expresses, Marriott's, wherever you can. And the prices get jacked up because they know the sports tournaments are in town, and you're sleeping in hotels, and you're racing around, and you're at fields all day. But that is the life of a parent with kids. And this is this might be my last tournament of doing it because you don't go on as many of those with the sports that my kids play once they get to high school.
Oh, okay.
So it goes down a little bit. Like my coaching career ended in the fall because my son's an 8th grader or just finished his 8th grade year. Now the trips. So now I can go live it big time like Chris.
Yeah.
Chris go, hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
I'm like, I'm in.
See,
So
I'm
now I'm going to wait
wondering-
for all those invitations from Chris. Hey, let's go to the lake, jump in a chopper.
I'm wondering how difficult.
Let's go to Vegas.
It's going to
Almost.
be
Last
to.
night. I
Oh
was
yeah,
real
I
close.
heard that.
Crystal,
No,
he
it
said, you and I are sitting in here. Brian from the sales department walked in. I thought you were in Vegas. I was like, what? Chris was going to Vegas? Because Chris will call us if he does. What happened there?
Well, I had a special invite from a friend of mine.
Rick Bogue?
No.
Oh.
No. He actually happens to be the lead singer of a band that we play here
Oh,
on the
nice.
Viper.
Which one? The group that I like?
I think you like him. His name's Sully. He is the lead singer for Godsmack.
Okay, no.
So he's like, let's go to Vegas, man. I'm like, oh, I just got back from a trip. He's like, come on, WSOP's going on right now. And I'm like,
what's WSOP?
World Series of Poker.
Oh, that's right.
How did I know that? You
So
did.
I was like, oh, okay. I even went as far as buying my plane tickets.
Oh.
Really?
And I purchased the plane tickets, and I'm like, all right, I'll meet you there. Plane gets in at 10 o'clock at night. And as the day went on, I thought, man, do I really want to go there right now? Do I want to sit my ass on an airplane for 3.5 hours there, be there for 2 days, and sit on the plane for 3.5 hours coming back?
And lose money while you're there?
And lose money. So I'm like,
Yeah.
And the hotels are ridiculous right now because of the WSOP. So it's like
Oh, you mean-
$700 a night.
Oh,
for a
damn.
hotel
So they jack them up in Vegas as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you could go during the week and it's like a little more affordable, you know, 150, 200 bucks. And I'm like, man, I could go out there during the week. It'll be cheaper. Why am I going to go pay these high rates right now? Not to mention it's 104 degrees in Vegas this weekend.
I don't know. Believe it or not, my believe it or not, I've never spent a night in Vegas.
No?
Really?
Never.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
great place.
I never spent a night.
Huh.
I've been to the airport, went outside for a little bit
You
during
need
the
to
layover.
go. It's fun.
It's a lot
Edge
of fun.
trip.
My son had a lacrosse tournament there back in January, but that wasn't me. That was his mom. So she took that trip. And I went to Maryland. I went to Baltimore.
Oh,
By the way, I was kind of unimpressed with downtown Baltimore.
good. You should be.
I did.
I haven't been there.
It was no. I was just
It
not.
ranks to St. Louis City.
Yeah, yeah. At least it has cleaner water than the Mississippi. I'll never forget leaving St. Louis, even though I came back and visited, but being gone for 17 years, 11 of which, seeing the Detroit River, which is crystal clear blue. And when you drive into the city or go over to Canada to do business and come back, you drive over a beautiful lake or beautiful area of water, Detroit River. Then I come back to the mighty, muddy Mississippi, and I'm like, what an ugly, nasty.
Well, they get all like
Waterway.
the fresh water that like just melted, and then down here we get all the water that's been churned up for hundreds
Yeah,
of
it's
miles.
sewage.
Right?
We got sewage. St. Louis sewage. Welcome
we
to the
have
show.
the fresh melt to make it nice.
Okay, Chris, when you get a chance, could you please pull up the text? I sent it last night in our group text to see if you can pull that up and play the video, or at least get it ready, of Joe Biden, which I think, unfortunately, is his worst moment as president.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
I'm saying that's a big statement. Edge listeners, when we play it for you, you'll have to agree or disagree. Now, we have, unfortunately, had to talk about the president and probably doing some of the most embarrassing and saying some of the most embarrassing stuff that any president has ever had on a weekly basis. Like his, and you're like, what? What did he just say?
It's so bad. And he can't walk.
Cindy says he gets worse every day.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for him.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter.
It's worse than watching like a relative
We're
decline,
told
'cause he's supposed to be
allegedly
in
81
charge.
million people voted for him, despite for the first time in history. Now, he won officially. He won, as I will say on the show. He won officially. But for the first time ever, voting stopped. And when it restarted, hundreds of thousands of votes in the North came in for one candidate from mail-ins, those mail-in ballots. So we were talking about this yesterday. Unofficially, he didn't win. Officially, he won. But Joe Biden, he might get worse every day. He did something a few days ago, which video surfaced yesterday, which is arguably one of the most embarrassing things a president has ever done in a public setting outside of Watergate with Nixon, in my opinion.
They took it down
You're kidding me. Already?
already.
No! There's pictures. We'll show pictures.
Watch.
Oh man.
Wow. That's what this is what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
this page is not
National
available.
media sucks. It is terrible.
Wow.
Watch Fox 2, watch local. National media does whatever they can to stop you, the consumer, the American citizen, from seeing what's out there. And national media will not cover every time Joe Biden screws up, says something stupid, falls down. All you get is when a conservative president does something, then you'll be running up and down and all around. I'm sorry. I'm upset. That upset me. Did you find it? Yes, you found it? Okay, Chris.
Chris, it's
I'm
playing
gonna
for
look
my.
here on the other side.
Okay, that'll be cool. This video, we can't hype it enough. One of the most embarrassing moments a president has ever. This is worse than falling off a bike by 10 because this involves somebody else. And we're going to get to it. Thank God we've got it. Sherry says Vanguard and BlackRock own the propaganda media. You have to. And the reason I talk on this subject so often is because it's a business I'm in. I've seen it for 24 years, being in sports and news and watching things get, oh, we're just going to brush it under the rug. We're not going to cover that. We'll let somebody else cover that. We'll let somebody else do this or do that. Yeah. Kimberly says, Chris, try searching it on DuckDuckGo. Record it on your phone. We're going to get to it all. We're going to try. We do appreciate you jumping into the edge today. But it was one of the worst things that I had ever seen. And speaking of worse, speaking of what's bad, I mean, we're in a day and age where I guess anything can happen. And it's sad because we're talking about a man shot and killed standing right in a campaign speech. Can you imagine this happening in America right now? Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe assassinated during a campaign speech. He died pretty much before he got to the hospital. He was shot from behind. And they got the suspect, reportedly told police he was dissatisfied with the former prime minister. Now, Shinzo was great friends and one of the few world leaders that was a Trump ally, that backed Trump, that tried to have a relationship with Donald Trump. And this happened in the western part of Japan early this morning. He was 67 years old. It's just sad. I thought that we're in a day and age where, we saw President Reagan in the 80s get assassinated or tried. There was an assassination plot there where we see video of it. He survived, but I just hadn't seen anything happen like this with an ally this close since then.
No. It's crazy, too, because just the other day I saw that video where Reagan is speaking and just a balloon pops and he's like so quick to go, missed me. Did you remember that?
No.
Yeah, it's a famous, he's like in the middle of a speech and there's.
After there was an assassination point on him?
I don't remember at what point it was, but there's a big long table and there's a bunch of people sitting there. So I don't know if it was maybe it looked more like it was one of those reporter dinners or something. And he was up there talking and a balloon actually had popped. And he just off the cuff right away was like, you missed me. And like the whole place started laughing, right? So I had just seen that. And then I woke up to this morning. But
Japan, as Joe says from the Facebook line, 100.7 The Viper, share the show, jump on, let people know. One of the safest countries in the world as well. And then somebody goes and does something. As Sherry says, the New World Order, taking out the good guys. The deep state is real. Don't forget about that.
Did it say what kind of gun? I didn't see that part yet.
No, I didn't either.
Because I don't know how easy it is to get a gun over there anyway.
Chris, people are saying DuckDuckGo. Robert says I use Start Page. You guys educate me as well and teaching me and learning about some of these sites that you can use. And in the midst of that happening, now there's a strong push in England from one side of the parties to make knives illegal or to do away to. They did away with guns.
Right.
Now, guess
now
what?
There's stabbings everywhere.
There's murders from what I thought it was the guns. I thought it was the guns' fault.
Right. No, it's the crazy person's fault.
Now, no, it's not the gun's fault. Now it's the knives' fault.
No, sorry. Not going with that one.
They're trying.
Like
there's a
said,
push to get rid of knives now.
Yeah.
In England.
They'll find anything. They'll find a truck. What did he say? Mountain lion? It doesn't matter.
From the Facebook line, we're being told homemade gun.
Okay.
Is what happened with the Japan shooting of the former Japanese prime minister.
Oh.
Yeah, very. Yeah, Aaron says next they'll be trying to outlaw rocks. Certainly make you think twice about what's going on there. So when I saw that come down, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Really? Now we're and it's just a matter of time. And then people forget where we were. And then in the midst of our world news, now Canada health officials making citizens get a vaccination every 9 months. Yeah.
But I know so many people who have been vaccinated that are sick and currently sick.
Well, we know that. We know this. Well, I mean, if you listen to KMOX, I was listening to KMOX yesterday. I can't remember who they had on. We're going to play the video. Don't worry, Chris. We're going to play it. We're going to set it up, and I'll tell you what it's about. Talking about, hey, vaccination is so important because it'll help keep you out of the hospital. We know it's not going to stop the spread. At least they're admitting it.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason people got it in the beginning.
But then there's still people who are put, oh my God. If you haven't gotten the vaccine, there are people and companies and organizations that treat you like the Scarlet Letter, like you're going to get somebody sick. And we already have the officials saying, this doesn't stop transmission.
Oh, there's a local furniture company that I recently
Let's get real, people. It's Friday. Let's get real. It's a free-for-all real Friday.
So I went to go to look at some furniture at a place, and the person I was working with is not vaccinated, so she has to wear a mask. But if you work for this company and you are vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. So no matter what, she has to wear a mask all the time.
And why is that again?
Because she's not vaccinated. That's the company's policy.
Why is that? Now we have our national health leaders are saying the vaccine does not stop spread. They're admitting it. They're saying it. Mm-hmm. They're talking about it on KMOX when they're telling people, please get vaccinated because of the current COVID that's going through. We're being told it's very contagious. Okay, fine. If you get they're saying if you get vaccinated, it'll help you with severe symptoms. They're not saying it stops it. They're saying it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still companies that are forcing employees to wear masks if they're not vaccinated.
And it's not a food place. It's a furniture place.
I've got the video. It's about a minute long. It's from ABC.
It's that long? It's a minute?
Well, I mean, it's a minute clip, but we might not need the whole minute.
No,
of what
we
you're
don't.
Looking for.
No, we don't. So. Here's what it is. I'll set it up. Eric, good morning. How you doing? Happy Friday, buddy.
How you doing?
You got your popcorn right in time. You jumped right in.
Yeah, you know that's right.
Setting up this video. I sent it to you last night. You watched it. You're did Joe Biden really do this?
Can they Photoshop video?
No, this is not Photoshop.
Are you sure?
I promise you.
I hope to God it is.
No, because it's on Newsweek as well.
Are you sure about that?
No, because I double checked last night when you guys sent it. I thought, no way.
I triple checked it. And the
How did I miss
media,
that? I was watching that.
You missed it because the national media doesn't let you see what you need to see.
That
it drives
shocking.
me crazy. That's why I ripped national media. Here's what happened. A few days ago, President Biden was giving awards away, medals of honor for war heroes. And we had a war hero getting his medal. And we're going to play the video. Our president, the leader of the free world, put a medal on a man, and he put it on backwards.
Today, we're setting the record straight. We're upgrading the awards of 4 soldiers who performed acts of incredible heroism during the Vietnam conflict.
President Joe Biden awarded the Medal of Honor to 4 Vietnam veterans at a White House ceremony Tuesday. The Medal of Honor is the military's most prestigious award
Bottom
for bravery
right corner.
and heroism.
John Kaneshiro, accepting on behalf of his father, Staff Sergeant Edward Kaneshiro.
Staff Sergeant Edward N. Kaneshiro was killed in action on March 6, 1967. The awards come after a review by the U.S. Army concluded that their previous honors should be elevated.
This man, look at his medal. It is around his
50
neck.
years have passed. 50 years since the jungles of Vietnam, where as young men, these soldiers first proved their mettle.
Do we have the video of him actually putting it on, Chris? Do you know?
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Okay,
so
that's not the video.
He puts it on backwards
and leaves it, looks at him,
pats him on the back,
and starts. You have you have that video?
And says
it just won't send to Chris.
And says go on your way.
Here, I'll play it on my phone so you can see.
Why is the deep state keeping us from seeing that one? I wonder.
They're keeping us from seeing everything, which is sad and it's frustrating because this should not be happening. Now I'm going to play the video on my phone so that people can see what the heck happened.
I would rather see him fall all the way down the stairs of Air Force One than to see this.
Oh, yeah, it is. I've got it. I don't know. Chris can't. We can't pull up on that system, but I am able to.
Okay.
So I'll go to
And
it
I
there.
think, weren't all the other Medal of Honor recipients, didn't they get a shadow box of some sort? They didn't even put it on him because I was like, that's probably a good idea. I was watching this thing. Remember that?
Oh, I think it was because they were for somebody else.
Okay.
This guy was actually.
It's on backwards.
It's on. He's looking at him. He's clapping. I'll restart the video so people can see it again in just a. Look at him.
He thinks it's a choker.
He put. Well, the poor guy shakes his hand. He doesn't know.
Yeah, but this is
And
the
Biden's looking
protocol
at him
to turn your.
clapping.
Can you turn it around yourself?
No.
Like,
No.
flip it. You can't flip it
got
inside
hang
out.
on
Well, I guess you
backwards.
could, but look what he's doing. He had just given the award to other men and did it correctly.
Wow.
And he's still looking at him. He's like, "Where's your medal?" It's in his back. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
It is. Okay.
I'm sorry. It is
That
one-
goes right to competency. And I'll tell you
Yes.
what, these millennials over at the White House, they have no more fuel in the tank. They're like, we have a 747 at 30,000 feet, and the engines are off.
Robert said Joe was practicing in the mirror. He did it backwards.
They'll probably say it was handed to him wrong, right?
Oh, my God.
But he doesn't know what's going on again. I mean, if there's is there a way to defend this?
No, but we'll forget about it in a week.
Because something else will
forget-
happen?
Yes, because something else will happen. There'll be verbal vomit somewhere on the planet. He'll
I'll
say
watch it one
something
more time.
stupid.
And then he looks at him and claps.
Dude, we are living in Weekend at Bernie's. You guys don't realize that.
Yeah, but with a lot
This is
a
Weekend
lot of issues
at
and
Bernie's.
problems.
Yes. It doesn't matter because the puppeteers are like, don't worry about it. Joe will screw. And they don't even care that Joe is screwing up anymore. It gives them a little bit of cover for when they say, yeah, he can't take questions, guys. Sorry, you've seen him. Don't worry about it. It's embarrassing. When you guys sent that to me last night, I literally had to run down into my office to get my glasses to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing.
Yeah, that's what you said. You're like, Vic.
I was like, this has
Vic,
got to be
did
fake.
he put his medal on backwards? I'm
Yeah.
like, yes.
I feel
Yes,
more sorry
he
for the
did.
recipient because he's like, what do I do now? Do I go into the bathroom and fix this? Or does some military guy come over here and turn it around for me?
It's just, if this was your Uncle Joe, maybe you get it. But this is Uncle Joe acting like the president of the United States. Where are Biden supporters now?
There's no Biden supporters now.
Just to give him his fair shake.
I'll tell you what. We do have one. Drew Collins is one of them.
No,
and
he
sees
as-
what's going on. He's like, we're gonna change the
even
world.
Drew calls out stuff. I'm telling you, many people may disagree with his opinions, but even he calls out Biden as best as he can. He does. There's times where he does.
I don't believe that. But anyway, I think what you're seeing is they're ramping something up. The world is ramping something up. Abe today getting killed, they're ramping some. You know what Abe was? Abe was the Japanese version of Donald Trump.
That's what I was just saying.
He was a prime minister that looked at his country that once had 120 million people living there. And he saw it decline to 80 million. And guess what he also saw? He saw the kids of his country playing video games and not wanting to work and not wanting to have that. See, in this country, you have the colonialist spirit. You have the founding fathers spirit. That's what we have in this country. In that country, you have the ninja warriors, the kids that would train to be ninjas, but would go on to do great things for their country. He was trying to bring that back. There's no surprise that he got shot today. None. Something's going on.
Well,
They
of course
don't
it
want
is.
this nationalism crap anymore. That nationalism crap is not subscribed to the New World Order, which is now completely plain as day with everybody.
It is. We're rocking and rolling. It's a Friday. It's a free-for-all Friday. If you want to give us a call, you can. The phone number is 636-695-2915. We're on The Morning Edge on YouTube, The Morning Edge. We're also on Facebook, as you know, right now, 100.7 The Viper. Share the show. Don't go anywhere because when we come back, we're going to tell you about something else the national media has done. What are your thoughts? They're totally avoiding a phone call that Joe Biden made to Hunter. Giving him advice about the laptop. Oh, yeah, remember those
Another
you
one?
called in? No, the laptop.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Not only does Joe Biden say publicly he didn't know about a laptop, I don't know about his business, so I don't know about the dealings. Now there's a recorded phone call of him giving Hunter advice about the laptop.
It's ironic. He might be the first president actually impeached and thrown out of office.
I hope so.
Could be.
I know you keep saying it.
You have Republicans coming in a red wave.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to say, look, we're fair here. Let's just get all the documents.
What about the voting?
Here's
what about
the deal.
mail-in voting?
Here's the deal. 150.
I still don't believe it until I see it.
150 red flags through the financial system of Hunter Biden. 150. If Congress gets its hands on those, it's game over for Joe Biden.
I don't know. Unless they know and they'll release it at the right time to get rid of him.
Good point.
Because we know that he can't run again. All right, we got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting ramped up on a Friday, July 8th. Thanks for jumping in on the show. The fastest 2 hours in Morning Talk Radio anywhere. Jump in on the Facebook line. If there's another story that's going on, let us know. Something that needs to be covered. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a little cranky.
No, you're not. It's Friday.
I know. It's almost like, Chris, do we have anything to give away where we can have jokes again?
Sure.
Jokes Friday. What do you have to give away? We'll talk about it when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Chris says he has giveaways. And by the way, Rob, I think it was Rob who won the tickets, said his daughter had a blast.
Good.
At the Def Leppard Poison.
Oh, she deserved it with those grades.
Yeah. By the way, I heard Motley Crue was terrible the other night.
Does that surprise you?
I heard that Vince Neil, as Eric told us, barely made it through.
Yeah.
Tommy had a rib injury. I heard Poison was okay, pretty good. And then I heard Def Leppard was great. And nobody went to watch
Joe Jett.
No.
I keep on loving you.
Yeah. Let us know if you would. All right, we'll get back with more Edge right after this.
The Edge Morning Show.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. So good, you gotta try it. With Straight Talk, you can get our Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes hotspot data, and no contract, with nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
The fun never stops at Dog Prairie Tavern in St. Paul, Missouri. Tuesdays, join us for extreme bingo and tall boys all night long. Thursday and Friday, dance the night away with the best DJs around. Saturday night, we go live with some of the best local bands on the planet. Plan your Sunday fun day on one of the biggest and most comfortable outdoor patios around. Best food, coldest drinks, and always a good time. Dog Prairie Tavern, St. Paul, Missouri. Like us on Facebook for an up-to-date band schedule. Dog Prairie would like to wish you all a happy and safe 4th of July.
Kelley Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offering. Instant Cash Offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, kbb.com.
From runny noses to running injuries to x-rays and labs, the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville is ready to help. Located at 1520 Wentzville Parkway, the Convenient Care is open throughout the day with BJC providers on hand to care for all patients 2 and older. With low co-pays and walk-ins welcome, it's your best medicine when you need it. To learn more about the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville, visit bjc.org/Wentzville.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, this is Caitlin. You're listening to the Eggs Morning Show.
If you are having a bad day at work, I can help. Hi, this is Curtis Barks with Complete Auto Body and Repair. We just expanded to Cottleville and St. Peters and are looking for qualified automotive and auto body technicians that would want to work in a climate-controlled environment. That's right. We offer a fully climate-controlled, air-conditioned and heated facility in both Cottleville and St. Peters. Visit us at CompleteAB.com. If it's not perfect, it's not complete. Others can't compete with Complete Auto Body.
Dad and service.
Oh, yeah, and service.
He fixes cars.
At Locke's Family Hair Salon in St. Peters, the emphasis is on family. Women, men, and children's styles to make everyone look amazing. And they have their new line of Locke's shampoo and conditioner, just for Locke's clients. For cuts, color, perms, and more. Come in for Brazilian blowouts, face waxing, makeup, and hair extensions too. On Mexico Road in St. Peters by Smoothie King. For directions and appointment information, go to LOXFamilyHairSalon.com. Locke's Family Hair Salon, where family is everything.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It is the Edge, the fastest 2 hours in morning talk radio. Eric Johnson's here, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Crystal, what do you want to say? I can see you got your teeth ready. You're like, get ready to I gotta say something.
Well, no, it's just, did you see Tom Cruise lip sync this the other night?
No, what was he?
What? I think it was Jimmy Fallon. He did so great. Yeah, it was really, really good.
What's the name of the song?
I Can't Feel My Face. Right?
By?
Can't Feel My Face.
By?
The Weekend.
Oh.
Because you got
I can feel my face when I'm with
It's a
you.
song about cerebral palsy.
Oh, no, that's sad. Oh, my God.
Take your meds. You'll feel it tomorrow. Sorry.
Hey, guys,
It was
we're having
good.
fun.
Check it out.
I don't want to bring the mood down, but rest in peace, actor James Caan. One of my favorite actors of all time.
He was the 70s John Wayne.
He only got one Oscar nomination.
Oh, you're kidding. For
One.
what? Godfather?
He got Sonny Corleone.
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable.
He should have definitely been nominated for his role in Elf.
Yes! Yes! Exactly! Oh.
Buddy!
Unbelievable. He was such a great actor. He was
Yeah.
unbelievable. He was good.
That Vegas show he was in, too.
What about Misery?
One
One of the best, worst movies ever.
All I can think of is that block of wood.
Oh, let's see. Misery, Honeymoon in Vegas, Brian's Song, if you want to get emotional. I'm done. Freebie and the Bean, Rollerball, Funny Lady, and Alien Nation. I have no idea. But, and he was also in one of my favorite TV series of all time.
What?
It was with a bunch of pretty people called Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I never saw that. I never
Josh
saw that.
Duhamel.
Yeah,
Oh,
the prettiest man I've ever seen.
so pretty.
Even prettier than Brad Pitt, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Who's a prettier man, Josh Duhamel or Brad Pitt?
Oh, yeah, probably Josh Duhamel
Yeah.
for me. It's probably would end up being a height
Who
thing,
was the
too.
actress? The short Vanessa Marcel?
Oh, yeah, she's gorgeous.
She was Can't Miss TV.
Mhm.
Holy crap, I'm looking
And
behind.
then tall blonde, right?
I don't know, but Las Vegas, that ran from 2003 to 2007.
She was a model. It's gonna bother me.
Yeah, the men of the silver screen, they are dying off and they're not coming back. Well,
when men were men.
When men were men. When John Wayne was a thing. And Sylvester Stallone coming out of the woods.
What is
I don't know what I'm even talking about.
Arnold
but I'm just saying,
Schwarzenegger. It's not the chopper.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's not the tuba. Get to the chopper.
Can you be? I know it's Friday. We can go crazy today.
We are going
but
crazy.
can you be
I'm gonna go home and watch
a
Elf.
manly man in a film today? Can you just be?
Hollywood doesn't allow it. They don't want men to be men. They want to break down men. The manliest men movie that we've had in years was Top Gun, just now released, and it's gone
But that's only because
and it
it's a
stayed away
remake.
from all the effing politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least they could have messed that movie up. They stayed away from all the politics.
Yeah.
They made a good movie that you would have seen in the 80s. A little far-fetched with some of the scenes, but they stayed away from all the crap, letting men be men, and it's made over $1 billion worldwide. It's what people want.
Gunsmoke. Could you make Gunsmoke today?
No, and you couldn't make Blazing
Little
Saddles
Joe,
either.
Little Joe. Blazing couldn't do Blazing Saddles, man. That's why movies suck.
That's right. Donna. Patrick Swayze, all 5'9", 150 pounds of him, was still badder than any man today.
Yeah.
Pain
What was that movie?
Pain Don't Hurt.
Pain Don't Hurt.
Roadhouse.
Just be nice until it's time to
That's
not
right.
be nice.
Oh, and it was Molly.
How do we
Sims that I was
know?
thinking.
You'll know.
Oh, how do we? I'll let you know.
Right. Okay. I'm going to digress just for just a second. I love Star Wars, and I saw what was the Star Wars that brought back Luke Skywalker? Whatever it was. He was on an island. Luke Skywalker, who might have been the
Return of the Jedi?
No. This was
the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke was one of the baddest Jedis of all time, right? He's on this island, and this little girl, it's a female, obviously, who's trying to be the new Jedi, basically goes to an island to tell Luke Skywalker, man, stop being a puss. Right? What what is going on with
There's a message
you know
they
what
want to send
exactly.
subliminally in Hollywood because we already know all the messages that Hollywood sends out, and they're not good.
Sometimes a masculine figure in movies is the part that needs to be played in certain roles, right? They're trying to cut that stuff out.
No, it's all like it's like funny or weak or like sarcastic, weak, joking, laughing guys.
Your new Marvel character, not that there's anything wrong with this. If you buy the tickets and go see the movie, that's fine with me. I don't care. Is a teenaged Muslim girl from New York. That's a new Marvel character. And they're trying to diversify the people that become, badasses. There's, but there's something about seeing Tony Stark in Iron Man that just works. And people buy tickets to it. But they're trying to force feed all this stuff. That's why James Caan was so important, because he fit the part of the role they were trying to play. And they're trying to use movies
And
these
now
days.
we can't have a new elf.
No.
Unless we have an elf and James Caan passes away and Buddy's at the funeral. And then Buddy has to
That's how
take
they
over.
started?
And then Buddy has to take over the company. So I'm rewriting this. I'm rewriting the script here.
I like it.
Yeah. You
I
could
don't
work.
know.
Santa? I know him.
I agree with you. I feel like everything's gotten a little soft.
Yeah.
I was like standing here while you were talking. I'm like, okay. I feel like maybe like Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool's like what is that's like, but he's funny too.
Yes.
Right?
You
He's
couldn't.
like got
Could
it
you
all.
do Bridesmaids anymore? Because everybody would have to be transgendered.
Oh.
Everyone that was a bridesmaid was a female.
Okay, Donna
I
says
want a
the new
groomsman
Elvis
movie.
looks so fake, but the actor I heard was phenomenal in the new Elvis movie. I'm trying to think of his
That's
name.
yeah.
I heard I know somebody and they said he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. He pulled off Elvis, so I only bring that
That's
because-
another guy that when he died, that was a shot in the crotch of masculinity. Was
No pun
Elvis
intended.
Presley? Was
Yeah.
Elvis Presley?
Yeah. All right. Well, it is The Edge. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, and Vic Fausto, Fox 2. The story we were telling you about as we went to break. Oh, yes, another story that the national... If you don't think that the national media is run and bought and paid for, think again. They have pretty much ignored a leaked voicemail that came out from President Biden that he left for Hunter about his overseas business dealings, maintaining that any materials that allegedly originated from his son's laptop would not be discussed. Are you kidding me? Insert the word Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr.
Oh my God! On crack.
Over.
President Biden has repeatedly denied discussing Hunter's business deals with him. Oh, but on June 27th, the Daily Mail, which does a lot of good reporting, published the bombshell recording.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, Eric, do you have it in front of you?
I sure do.
Can you give Joe Biden's? Can you play the part of Joe Biden?
This is going to be another one of those things where, like, he's not going to get in trouble for the
No,
thing. He's
no.
going to get in trouble for lying, right? We
But
talked about that
nobody's going
yesterday.
to bring it up.
No. There's here. I'll read it in the style.
Can you read it in Joe Biden?
Hey, pal, it's Dad. It's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you have a chance, give me a call. Nothing urgent. I just want to talk with you. I thought the article released online, it was going to be printed tomorrow in the Times, was good. I think you're clear. All right. This is Dad. Love you.
If that isn't a smoking gun, I don't know what is.
But there's culpable deniability in that.
Yes.
Well, what was it? Well, the article I was talking about was X. Oh, well, that makes sense, Mr. President. I guess you're off the hook. If that was Trump, it would be a 4-year campaign.
There'd be hearings.
Committees.
Yeah. Paul Schiff would be in a retreat right now with the entire Democratic Party. Adam Schiff would be in a retreat in Florida talking about how can we use this to our advantage. Not to mention the 150 red flagged accounts that his son Hunter Biden and him have. I mean, my God, they would bow tie this within a week.
Mm-hmm.
Trump would have been, if this was Trump.
I don't care whether you like Trump or don't. We just want things to be fair.
Because
and it drives me crazy because I'm in media.
We saw the machine, which is the United States government and the Democratic Party, come together. Like they would have been salivating over this. This would have been, it's over. As a matter of fact, it's so over, we're going to take a week off before we get to it. We're just going to go to the Bahamas and celebrate. Then when we come back, Trump is gone. But they won't touch this.
No.
Because it's Biden.
Or the video that we showed with the president putting the medal around the Vietnam War hero backwards, patting him on the back and clapping.
And that would have been George Stephanopoulos on any given Saturday or Sunday. Yeah.
That man and his family will always have.
Yeah, George Stephanopoulos
the president
would have
putting the medal on him backwards.
It would have been George Stephanopoulos. It would have been that cat from NBC. I can't remember. Chuck Todd. It would have been all of them. You guys would have had all the Sunday shows with Trump and a backwards Medal of Honor thing, and then asking, is this guy competent to be president? And then you would see Vic Faust read it in a teleprompter on Monday. There's questions if Donald Trump is fit to be president because he put the Medal of Honor ribbon backwards. It would have been a 1-week thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the crazy
It's
thing
buried.
is Trump predicted all of Biden's fails.
No, he did. And or not only fails, but what he would have tried to do. There's like 8 of them. And at the time when Trump said it, he was laughed at.
Yeah.
You're crazy. There was even a cutaway at one of the world conferences where Trump was speaking, where their world leaders are laughing at him. And every single thing he said has come true.
Everything.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that, he's wonderful and awesome. We're just calling
You don't
the
need to
facts
be
out.
prophetic to have those. I could have come up with those predictions. If you guys don't get your ass away from Russia, you will be dependent on Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you get away from Russia? If we get in a conflict with Russia and you are still buying their oil, which is the lifeblood of your country, you're screwed.
Yeah, bringing businesses back
How
here
hard
from
is
China.
that?
Yeah.
Trump's
Well,
running for president.
Don't break news that isn't broken.
I guarantee you.
You think it's going to happen?
I know it's going to happen.
Why do you say that?
I'll just let it come out because it will be on the press.
See,
Pretty soon.
Chris is like E.F. Hutton. When he talks, people listen because he knows things that we don't know. Seriously,
That 757
he's
that 757 he
It's
has
nice.
is looking
Yeah.
pretty damn good right now.
I
What do you
saw
mean
that
that's
video of them
757?
painting it. Oh.
Did
I
you
haven't
see
seen it. No, I don't
Oh,
know what
it's
you guys are. I don't know what you guys are
gorgeous.
talking about.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole video.
Oh,
of
Dottie
them
says it's not
repainting.
going to happen.
Dude, this is 50-50.
I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm just going to let it come out.
Well, how do
because
you
when
know?
it does, every single media outlet will be on it, just like they were when he was president.
Do you think you know what his running mate is?
No,
All right.
not going to say that.
How about, since I saw a Yellowstone reference, how about John Dutton, Yellowstone? Kevin Costner's character.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll get some real men in the office. Real men. All right, Chris.
That's my prediction.
Yeah, I mean that's a 50-50 one.
You can flip a coin right now, Crystal Cooper, and that's there.
Glenn
you go.
says he's painting Trump 2024 on his plane right now.
Is he still flying around in
It
that old?
actually doesn't say 2024 on it.
Wait a minute.
It says something else.
It has an American flag sitting on the tail.
Wait.
And it's
See,
like
Chris-
a
Wait,
flowing,
Chris
beautiful
knows
American
because
flag.
Chris is in the aviation industry.
Hold on just a second. So you're saying he traded in his 757?
No, the 757 got a new paint job.
Okay. All right. So you said 747.
We should show
No,
that
I
video,
did.
isn't it out
I
there?
said 757.
What's interesting about the video, Crystal?
It's a beautiful plane. I just found it interesting.
Chris,
to
do we
watch
know
it
where
get
this
painted.
plane is
It was really
parked?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
in Florida. No?
No,
New York.
I was going to bet New York.
it's on the East Coast because I know the company that was contracted to paint it.
Okay, that's
So-
actually good
Chris
intel.
is looking at me.
That's good intel.
Hey,
So-
Chris, you're looking at me like, ask me more questions.
See, that's what I'm talking
I'm just
about.
going to let
Can't
the
stand
media
it.
come out because when it comes out,
You are the
know,
media.
Vic, you know, Vic. Every outlet will be on it. Oh my God, Donald Trump's going to run for president.
I think he'll be largely ignored. Sorry.
Oh, I don't.
By
Who,
national-
Trump?
By, by
Oh,
national
their ratings were never higher.
No.
by national media.
No, their ratings were never higher.
Well, I know, but that's when he was actual in a. Yeah, it's changed though because.
The ratings are so bad.
But the ratings are so bad with the hearings that I think they
Nobody
thought they
cares.
could. Nobody. Well, not on a national scale, they don't.
Right.
Okay.
The ratings
so-
have been terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
If that's the case, then Chris or Vic or Crystal, then then Biden needs to go immediately because he is losing.
He's not going yet.
Okay, so the thing with the
When the powers that be
Yeah.
want him gone, he will be gone.
they in the poll they asked, would you vote for Biden again in 2024?
Hell no.
Right, Chris? And it says 30% of Americans said yes. That
Right.
means 70 said no. If he's primaried, listen to this one. If he's primaried, only 5% of Democrats say they would vote for Biden in a primary. That means they want someone else.
Yeah.
So if Chris is
Yeah,
right,
he ain't coming back.
if Chris is right, if there is a paint job going on the East Coast with that new jet, oh my
it's
God,
going
that
on.
looks amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
don't
Okay,
show
they're
that, though.
they're getting
Don't
ready to
show
rock.
that,
They're
yeah.
getting ready to rock. That's for sure. If that's
Apparently,
the
his
case,
son released it on Truth Social, so it's out there for everybody.
let him see that.
That
It's on
same-
Truth Social.
Yeah, that same video.
Let him see it. But if that's the case, they better be offering up as a sacrifice Joe Biden quickly.
Well, the
and
young-
Kamala can't run
Well,
against
Paul
Trump
makes
either.
it sound familiar.
No, could you
They'll wait
imagine
until
them in a-
midterms.
Could
Isn't
you
this
imagine
exciting?
A Trump Kamala debate.
Oh
he
my-
would just wipe the floor with her. That'd be so bad.
How do you
The
work
funny
this,
thing
Vic?
is the
No,
young-
there's never going to be a presidential debate
Vic,
again.
how do you work this?
The young Dems dismiss likely the GOP midterms victory anyway because they won't show any support for Pelosi, Schumer, or anything
You
like
think?
that. Yeah.
They can't. They don't.
So how the hell would they back Joe Biden? They're not going to. They're not going to.
I think Chris is right.
About what?
Running for president.
That's a tactical thing
No.
that I just saw. Crystal Cooper showed me a new paint job for Trump bought the 757, which was a big instrument in getting him elected the first time.
And by the
Remember
way,
that?
this plane
Yeah.
is badass. The
Oh,
paint
dude.
job on it.
Dude,
You
it
should
is.
see the
Come on.
inside of it.
Oh, I can only
The
imagine.
inside of it was amazing.
I was like watching with bated breath,
It was
hoping they went
amazing.
inside.
Everything's
Uh,
14.
Trump, you're the president again. Here's Air Force One. That's all right. Just park it. I got
Yeah,
my
right.
own.
Right. Right.
Dude, this could be very similar. I would hope not, but this could be very similar to what's going on in the state of Missouri, where none of these candidates want to debate each other. Why would Kamala or whoever want to get on stage with Trump? Why? How?
Well,
She's not
only,
going to.
Yeah, only if it was by somebody in the national media that they trusted.
You
would
can't do
they
it anymore because the
exactly.
Republicans
You won't agree.
The Republican
just
National
got rid of
Committee
the
said that no Republican candidate should
Nope.
ever do a debate again
Right.
until rules are changed.
Wow.
That's why I don't think you'll ever see a debate again. I really don't. And because you're never going to get a Democrat to go on with somebody from Fox News. And if the Republican Party stays to what they said, they'll never let a Republican candidate get on stage with somebody like Chris Matthews again.
We are turning the turn number 4 in a 1 mile dash, and the participants are nationalism, countries that are the people of nations who want to be nationalistic. Look at what's going on over in the Netherlands right now. It's the same thing as the truckers. The United States, they tried Make America Great Again. Shinzo Abe just got assassinated.
Shinzo.
He was a nationalist. He wanted to bring Japan back up from the ashes. And you are fighting against these globalists. And it's very clear now what's going on. This is the last.
Oh, my God.
This is the 40-yard dash.
Something else just happened.
Go ahead. What?
A couple things. And we're going to get to break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back and get into the stuff. We are rocking and rolling on this Friday. Glenn Thompson just says that Jean-Pierre, she's leaving as press secretary already.
What?
I mean, why not?
She's been
what?
Well, if
not
it's
been
true,
doing the
I'm not
job.
looking for a reason to. But she's brutal. Like I said, she
It
made
doesn't
Jen,
matter. You
she
can-
made Jen Psaki look good, who looked horrible compared to Kellyanne McNamara.
She's
So-
not brutal. The message is brutal.
Yeah,
Who's
she
the
just
best press secretary we
It's-
ever had?
You tried defending.
You couldn't even do it, Vic.
Hell no, I couldn't. But I'd be better than everybody besides Kellyanne. I'd be number 2. I can promise you that much.
That might be the first job that you just go, I tried. I'm out.
I'm going back to Fox 2 in St. Louis.
Next.
Exactly. I got a job at KDNL. I'll be fine.
Right.
Also, we'll take a quick break, but one of the Blues goalies just got traded.
Who?
I can't tell you, but it's huge news.
Bennington, he's gone.
I'm not going to tell you. We'll get into it right
How
after.
can you
we
get
got so
rid of
much.
Bennington?
Or is it Huso?
We got so much to get into in this. Don't go anywhere. Share the show. Jump in. If there's something you want to talk about, let us know. That truly was the fastest hour we have ever done.
Yeah, it was.
Eric, it's good when you're here before 8:20.
Lincoln
Friday.
County Fair tickets.
Hey, this next hour, we'll take any jokes.
That's right.
We got Lincoln County Fair tickets.
That's a good fair.
And Eric, can we come up with somebody for you to call today? You were a star on your phone call yesterday.
How many Joe Bidens does it take to put a Medal of Honor ribbon on somebody?
Exactly.
How many?
20. One to do it, and 19 to say, turn that around.
All right.
boy.
All right.
That's
There you
pretty
go.
good.
That's not bad. We'll take your jokes.
Right? Yeah,
Seriously.
One to
And we'll
do
talk
it,
to
20
Dave,
to
too.
say,
Dave Murray live at 9. Oh my God. Plus, we'll try to figure out somebody for Eric to call. If you guys have an idea, let us know. Share the show. It's 100.7 The Viper. You know what we do. We'll be right back after this with your headlines plus your birthdays right after this.
Grab your coffee. The Morning Edge will be right back on 100.7 The Viper. If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
Keep your resolution to quit cigarettes this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon. I Quit Vapor carries the salt nicotine systems, their latest juice flavors, and all of their pod systems. Let their staff explain why the salt nicotine system is so effective in helping you to quit cigarettes for good. It has a much smoother delivery and allows you to adjust the amount of nicotine intake. I Quit Vapor is still your one-stop shop for everything vapor. Keep your quit cigarette resolution this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon.
My daughter used to be a shining star. I would tell her, there's nothing you can't do. Now, it's like living with a stranger. It happens so fast. Centerpoint Hospital, real help for addiction and hope for a bright future.
If a young person dear to you is facing substance use, the Changing Point at Centerpoint Hospital now offers adolescent treatment solutions with detox, 4-week residential, and outpatient treatment. The changing point for adolescents at Centerpoint Hospital. Hope for a bright future.
Do you want to work for the biggest medical cannabis company in the state of Missouri? Belief Medical is looking for dynamic individuals to join our newest facility in Jonesburg. We are currently hiring for post-harvest technicians and offer 100% company-paid benefits that include medical, dental, and vision, as well as a starting pay of $15 per hour. If you're 21 or older and ready to join a great company that offers great pay and great benefits, visit our website at beliefmedical.com. BELEAF medical.com.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
Please leave a message at the beep.
Hey, it's fun. Remember me? Miss you, buddy. Look, I know it's been a minute, but we gotta get the fam back down to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. They've got 3 of the top 5 water coasters in the world. Remember getting soaked on Mammoth and Cheetah Chase? Or screaming down monster roller coasters like Thunderbird and Voyage? Tickets are still at holidayworld.com. Oh, the kids want to say something. Go ahead.
DQ presents the sound of an all-star summer lineup. Leading off, the promising rookie, new Oreo Dirt Pie. On deck, the fan favorite Girl Scout Thin Mints. Summer standouts, Drumstick with peanuts and cotton candy. And batting cleanup, it's you. With your red spoon and 6 summer blizzard flavors, official treat of MLB. All part of the new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. DQ? Happy tastes good.
The Edge Morning Show. Back in a moment.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's 8:59. Let's take a look at some of your news family headlines here today. A St. Louis family from St. Charles, as a matter of fact, is actually calling for changes to police pursuits after their St. Charles son was killed. He was an innocent bystander, killed by a fleeing car in St. Charles. That happened years ago. But they're all for this new app, if you haven't heard, where the app would alert people to let them know when a police chase was happening in their area so that they could be aware. I don't know. Some people like it. Some people don't think it has a chance. Unfortunately, St. Clair County Nursing Home suddenly shut down yesterday, leaving people and loved ones up in the air on what they're going to do and how to figure out that whole situation. You can read more about that on fox2now.com. Men are getting urged to get tested for a gene that causes breast cancer. Yeah, go ahead and start talking about it. Actually, the state's top educator, Margie Vandeveen, friend of our show, was talking about safety in Missouri classrooms now because of gun situations. How safe are Missouri classrooms? How safe are the schools? Basically, they're doing what they can. They say if you have issues, go ahead and talk to your schools, talk to your district. Fox 2's Molly Rose saying goodbye. Yesterday was her last day.
Oh, that's why you haven't heard no traffic.
She hasn't been doing any traffic either.
No.
Is she sticking around, or is she?
No.
She got a PR job from home.
And she's having a new child.
And she is happy as can be. So, congratulations to Molly. There's some new gear out, Cardinals gear, to honor Yachty's last season. Yachty, we don't know where Yachty is, but it is his last season. I'm not kidding. A friend of mine who lives in Puerto Rico saw him out walking. I'm not kidding. He's his neighbor. I'm not making this up.
He's
for
on the
radio.
DL right now, right?
Well, yeah, but he went back to Puerto Rico.
That's where I go. And I'm Swedish.
Cardinals won last night, speaking of Yanni. Ended their losing streak, thank God. Brewers didn't play. Cardinals won in extra innings. That means they're 2.5 games out of first place. The Blues had a first-round pick last night, an American winger, and they just traded Billy Husso to the Detroit Red Wings for a third-round pick.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. That's right, I served you cake. I'm Peggy. Pull your leggy. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go.
All right. People born on this date, July 8th, are very intuitive. They can read nonverbal clues quite easily, and they're blessed with very high emotional intelligence. Kevin Bacon, he's an actor, right? Footloose, Few Good Men, Apollo 13. I don't know. How old do you think he is?
He's got to be 54.
Oh, he's older than that. He's in his 65.
Oh, close. 64.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, he's old, dude.
And he's married to the beautiful Kira Sedgwick, right? She's also...
She is?
Yeah. I mean, I think she's pretty.
Okay.
She's in The Closer, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't know
That's
who
kind
it
of
is,
harsh,
sorry.
man.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
Next.
Next, Wolfgang Puck. He's a chef and restaurateur, right? 73 years old. Man, you're tough.
I'm sorry.
In 2013, he was inducted into the Culinary Hall of Fame. He actually has 2 Michelin stars. Sophia Bush, you think she's pretty?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't
Let me
know who
look
that
her
is.
up. Sophia Bush.
Yeah, so she started on One Tree Hill as Brooke, right? And she was also in John Tucker Must Die. She did the voice of Void.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Right? She did the voice of Void, which a lot of people don't know in Incredible 2.
She is super pretty.
Okay, so see, there's the line. Next
Super pretty.
is, sorry if I butcher his last name, but it's Milo.
Wait a
and
minute.
it's
Wait, time out.
Ventimiglia.
How old is Sophia?
40.
Okay.
She's 40. Yeah. So let's see, Milo Ventimiglia, I want to say. He's 45. Became famous when he starred in Gilmore Girls, but he has won 3 Emmys in the This Is Us series, right? He plays Mandy Moore's husband. Jaden Smith, son of Jada and Will Smith, is 24 today. Angelica Houston, she's 71. I found this cool fact about her. First person in Academy Award history to win an Oscar when her parent and a grandparent had also won. So I thought that was kind of cool. Toby Keith is 61 today. Great songs there,
Put a boot
right?
in your
But keep
head.
him in your prayers, please. He recently announced he's
Yeah.
battling stomach cancer. And then the last person today is Beck. How old do you think he is?
Oh,
He was
got-
one of
I'd
one
say
of your
54.
idols, wasn't he?
Beck?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He's
Got
52,
and a
actually.
microphone.
How about this? How many Grammys? How many Grammys do you think he
Yeah,
has?
he's got to have 480.
He has 8
Okay.
Grammys,
Damn,
right? An
Beck.
album of the year in 2015 and a best rock vocal performance. So yeah, so
The 90s wasn't
don't
very
skip out on
talented.
Beck, right?
Wasn't a very talented
Got 2
decade.
turntables and a microphone.
And then I'd be remiss if I didn't mention one of my best friends had a birthday on Wednesday, Amber Ott. Happy birthday to all of our famous friends from your Edge family.
Give Vic a picture of her and see if she's hot or not.
Oh, I think he'd think she's
Oh.
pretty, but she
Oh.
is married and fully taken.
boo.
She watches our show all the time.
That's fine. I don't get it.
Attention gamers.
What was that all about? Hey, you said you love video games.
Yes, video games. Today is National Video Game Day.
Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty,
Mortal Kombat, Mario Brothers.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
whatever your poison.
A lot of you are pretty hardcore about video games.
Happy National Video Game Day.
Ready?
Ready. Ready.
Welcome to the show.
They forgot Joust.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Isn't this Mario Brothers?
I think so.
Yeah.
What about this? In television, Tecmo Bowl.
This sounds like Tecmo Bowl.
I bet Dave Murray knows a little bit about video games.
Oh, that's
Dave plays a lot of video games at home.
0.
Yeah. Dave, you look
Hey,
like
Vic,
me.
Wait a minute. Vic, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If Kevin Bacon is 64 and he's old, yet Toby Keith is 61 and he's fine, what's the line for you?
63,
Nah,
apparently.
Dave.
You get to 63, you're gone.
Dave, I was all discombobulated after I started looking at pictures of Sophia Bush. So
Okay.
I didn't even hear the birthdays. What?
Yeah. You can't judge age anymore, Vic.
No,
There's
you
too
can't.
much science
You really
behind
can't.
age.
You
There's
really
too much
can't.
science behind it.
And Kevin Bacon looks amazing. So my quote didn't come out the way that it should.
Well, you should check yourself at the door because you're going to be 64 one day, and you're going to be
That's
still
right.
on
You're,
TV.
You're headed in that direction.
You're going to be on.
Can't turn
yes.
back.
Oh, I know.
16K video.
16K. The one and only Dave Murray with us this morning. How have you been, Big Dave?
I'm doing okay. All is well.
Yeah, you're not living inside of 90 degrees and humid. I'll tell you that.
No.
Don't come back here.
Not
It
doing
sucks.
that.
Dave,
Not doing that.
before you get out today, I've got to ask you a serious question. I need your just to be as hardcore honest as you possibly can. Is that possible?
Okay. Oh, sure.
Can I? Maybe I'll start with it
He's
right
got nothing
now.
to lose.
Long enough.
All right, Dave, we've kind of asked you to jump into these things before, and you do this, but I need to know, do you think it's right or fair or just for heads of science departments at high schools to send letters home to tell the parents the kids are going to learn and we're going to teach them all about climate change and why this is a serious issue and why your kid should understand it?
I think you can cover the subject, but like anything in school, and anything really in general, you need to cover all sides of it, and you need to really look at where some of the information is coming from, and how it is being presented, and what information is not being covered in the subject of climate change. And if you do that, that's fine. But if you're just going to shove a political statement down the kids' throats, no, I'm not in favor of that.
Yeah, because science
Because I'm trying to figure out how to go have a conversation with the head of the science department who sent
Tell them
that.
to call me.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Is that happening at your school?
Well, yeah, I got a letter. They hired at the school a new science teacher, and the science teacher is very open. Hey, here's what we're going on. Here's what we're going to, and at one of the 4 main areas. I appreciate it.
Dude, I think that's so fair.
I
I do
appreciated
too. Yes.
his initiative to let parents know what they're teaching.
Yes.
But then it said, and finally, the importance of climate change and what's happening and why. And I'm like, oh, so if I go to have a mature conversation, I was like, I need to talk to Dave, a scientist who studies this and isn't somebody that's just out making reckless political statements.
Now, is this the school where, without naming a school, where I would see you
Yes.
on the lacrosse field with your son?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, right next to your old house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dave's house and the school were the same size.
No, but it was close enough to be able to walk the dogs on all their fields.
With a
It's
steeple and a
fantastic.
bell in them.
So I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I just wanted to make sure that there was a good way to approach that with the teacher to make sure that all sides and what sides would be covered in that.
But yeah, I think that's the way you have to go at it, and it's just not that. I think it's almost anything that is taught in school if you're going to be on way over on one side.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was watching a documentary on Lake Mead, which is like come down, 80 feet? I mean,
Las Vegas?
Yeah, it's losing water like it's no one's business right now. So you could do a class on Lake Mead, scare the crap out of a 12-year-old or whatever it is, and say this is because of climate change, because it scared me. What is happening? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know that's got to be a cycle. How would you teach something like that?
Well, here's the two sides of it. Yes, there's definitely been a lack of rainfall over the last, especially 3 years out west. However, the other side of that is, what is the population doing in the West? What is agriculture doing in the West? And how much has water usage increased during the same time period of so-called climate change? You have to. That's the one thing that's never get covered, is that the water demand is so intense that's part of the reason the lakes and the reservoirs and the rivers are going down.
So
not all the reason. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but it's one of the reasons, and it has to be taught and it has to be talked about.
So the control would have to be another lake that's not feeding all that agriculture. It'd be like, but there's a lake 90 miles to the north that's fine, or whatever.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, but I think you really have to teach people, how to conserve water. There's all kinds of drought restrictions in the West now, but I can tell you on any given day, you'll see somebody washing their driveway down with a hose.
Yeah.
Or just have the hose out and spraying the lawn with it, which is like the worst way to water. So there has to be some education on that side too.
Right.
Dave, what are we doing with all of the heat that we've had throughout the Midwest? When are we going to get some breaks?
Yeah, you got to love the weekend. Weekend's going to be fantastic. 85 degrees both Saturday and Sunday, low humidity.
Yes.
And though the heat comes back a little bit next week, I don't see it coming back like, close to 100-degree heat. It's more like 90, 92, 93 kind of stuff. And that's doable.
I remember this weather when I was preteen.
Yeah.
This is St. Louis.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
if you
agree.
don't like it, move to California like Dave
And
did.
it kind of stunted my grass a little bit, so I don't mind.
It what?
It kind of stunted the grass a little bit. I didn't have to cut it as much.
You kind of killed it?
No, it goes dormant. It didn't kill it. It just goes dormant.
Okay,
dormant,
good.
Chris.
Good.
Don't be so negative.
I don't feel
I had
so
to,
bad
I had to
now.
get like an extra 5 days out of it. I mean, really, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Can I ask Dave another question? Do we have time, Chris?
Go for it.
Hey, Dave, have you had a chance to see any of the models on what hurricane season looks like for August, September timeframe yet?
Yeah, it is a La Nina year, so it's going to be fairly similar to the last 2 years that were very active. I don't think it's out of those 3 years, and I'm including this year. The first year was extremely active. I don't think it's going to be like that. But there's going to be a lot of named storms again. We've already had 3 named storms, and in my book, yeah, technically you could call them tropical storms, but just barely. And I have a real problem with the National Hurricane Service or Center and how they throw the names out so quickly.
Yeah, really. And they're all aimed at oil rigs off of the coast of New Orleans. Great.
That's true.
Dave, you have anything else for us?
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to talk
Kansas City. I got it. You open your app. See what Kansas City looks like tonight.
Actually, yeah.
Kansas City, Missouri.
You play Kansas
about?
City
Oh, no,
tonight?
the front's come through Kansas City already. The front's coming through us right now. Kansas City going to be fine.
Woo! I like that.
Dave, I saw Lisa the other night.
Uh-oh. She's now that she knows you, she'll stick to you like glue.
Oh yeah, no, she called in an order and they were really packed, and I was sitting at the bar, and of course Patty shared, "Well, your friend's here," and so she came right on up.
That was like Dave every time. That was like Dave every time he went out in St. Louis. His fans would stick to him.
Yeah, like flypaper.
And if he went to multiple places, he'd have a big group following him. Like Tiger, Belle Reeve coming up the 18th.
I don't know. She talked with my husband mostly. She likes him.
Have a great weekend, Dave.
No.
Dave, we love you, man.
You too, guys.
Bye,
Have
thanks.
fun.
Oh, my God, that's fun. That is fun catching up with Dave.
Everybody
It's going to be a
loves
beautiful
Dave.
night in Kansas City tonight. All right.
I know,
seriously,
that
you're
was
playing in
great
Kansas City
Yeah,
now.
Power Light District.
They came
Platinum
out.
Rock
They
Legends.
came out for Platinum Rock Legends
Who's
the last
they?
time you were there. Fans, Kansas City.
Oh, God,
They came
yes.
out for
Yes.
PRL.
Yes. The party starts early in Kansas City.
And
Trust
you,
me.
And you like it. You say you feel safe when you go down to Kansas City.
I do. Kansas City.
But to be fair to St. Louis, no issues this last weekend, major issues at Ballpark Village for the concert, for Tone Loc and Color Me Bad, and for the fireworks.
Yeah.
We didn't have stuff. So you got it. So
Well, I thought off-site there was some stuff.
Off-site there were 6 people that died and like 12 to 18 that were shot. But not where the people were.
Only
Thank
6?
you for saying that, because I said that the other night. I said we report that this many people are killed in St. Louis City, but we're not like strategically saying but it wasn't down by where the Blues play. It wasn't down in Soulard. It wasn't.
There wasn't a
where
Ballpark Village.
Ballpark Village is.
No.
You know what I mean? So
No, that's the positive. That is the positive.
I think it's where. Why is a criminal, Vic? Would you want to go where there's 100,000 people? Why don't I just kind of go
Because that's
over
where the
here?
money
Where
is.
why don't I go over here where all the cars are, and I'll just be hanging out over here for the next few hours?
Oh.
I don't know.
We don't know. I think most of the shootings were related over turf and or merchandise.
Of course.
Right.
That's what it
course.
was about.
All right.
So that was good. At least they stayed safe.
I didn't have to worry about getting shot at the Lake of the Ozarks. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Yes, I did.
No, you already told us that
No,
Shady Gators was.
See, that's another. Okay, exactly. Great point, Vic. So 2 times ago, there was a shooting with a murder at Shady Gators.
That was last year.
Yes, last year. And guess what they did, Crystal? They fixed the glitch.
Oh, added security?
They added security. They put lighting there. I mean, I've never seen so many cops dressed to the hill that I did at Shady Gators, and that's what they did. That's what Florissant did. St. Louis has to do the same thing. They need to give St. Louis a facelift as far as their police go. They need new cruisers. They need new outfits. They need everything. They need to look like badasses. They need to look like badasses and not high school security guards with a nightstick and a whatever else they're using.
It all costs money.
Fine, then spend it.
Spend
it. They got a ton of money from Stan Kroenke.
Okay. Well, they're still trying
Tell
to
you what,
figure
I
that
will
out.
be mayor of St. Louis, and I will do it for you guys.
You're not going to be mayor of St. Louis.
I'll drive your Corvette in your inaugural parade.
Yes.
After he drives Jane.
That's right. Me and Jane, she'll be hanging out with me. Could you imagine that? We would fix this region.
Really?
That fast.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Don't look at me like that. You know I'm
I
telling
have
the
faith,
truth.
man.
All right. And I'll bring an NFL team back to St. Louis, too.
There you go.
There's a town fun facts for Friday. Because it is a free-for-all Friday. You're listening to The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2. There's a town in Oklahoma, Panhandle, it's called Hooker.
Excuse me?
Hooker, Oklahoma.
Yep.
The slogan of the town is called, "It's a location, not a vocation."
Yep.
That is a legitimate story. Hooker. Thank you.
There's a town called Uranus on your way to Springfield.
Smoke, you've heard.
Isn't there a fudge shop over there?
I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Crystal.
Go ahead, Vic.
Crystal.
Go ahead. Don't worry about her. Go
I
ahead.
thought she was somewhat sweet.
She is totally sweet, and she can bake her ass off. So she knows about fudge. Anyway, go ahead, Vic. Go ahead. Tell me the hooker story.
We're done with the hooker story and Uranus and the fudge. Okay. You've heard of?
Oh my God.
You've heard of Smokey the Bear, right?
Yeah.
It's not Smokey the Bear.
It's Smokey Bear.
It's Smokey Bear.
Yeah.
Right.
You knew that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Also, did you know there's a difference between a moonroof and a sunroof?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference, Crystal?
Well, a sunroof opens, correct?
A sunroof opens all the way,
And a moonroof doesn't.
and a moonroof
How
doesn't.
about that, Crystal?
Very, very, very good. We call big movies blockbusters because giant bombs from World War II were called blockbusters.
Oh.
Oh,
And
yeah.
over time, the word evolved to describe anything on a massive scale.
Like it.
Huh.
Is a
Didn't know that one.
blockbuster that's coming your way.
Hmm.
And Amber Alerts are named after a 9-year-old girl who was kidnapped in Texas in 1996.
I remember
Amber,
that.
Yeah, Amber
I remember
Hagerman.
that. Yep.
But Amber was turned into an acronym for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response.
Yes.
Very, very interesting. So we got our fun facts and the random facts for this Friday out of the way. Also, told you about it. Billy Husso's gone. News update.
Oh. You know what? He didn't do so bad against Colorado.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't. He played all right in Minnesota.
He won 2 games, right?
Yeah. Well, no, Bennington.
Was Bennington in?
Bennington got 1.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Okay. I thought he got shelled on night 1.
No, they lost in overtime.
Okay.
Yeah. They lost in overtime.
Man, that was I tell you what. If you can win one against this Colorado team, maybe the best NHL team I've ever seen in my life, you did pretty good.
Yeah, they were great. But they also had some very, very controversial wins and some controversial calls as well. Yeah. Sorry, Aaron, if it's going to light him up and he's going to get all upset. Because we do this. Okay. Finally, today is the one day of the year for all of our listeners when 99% of people on Earth are in technically sunlight situations at the same time.
Yeah, it was 6:15 this morning, right?
Well, yeah, 7:15
time?
Eastern, 6:15.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because I saw it last night and I got up because I wanted to
be a part of the 99%.
Yeah.
What? You just got up and what?
I just thought it
like
was really
looked outside?
cool. Yeah. I screenshot it, but it
What
was too late. I
It's
didn't
called
want to bother you guys last night. At midnight.
astronomical twilight, Eric. 99% of the world has sunlight at the same time.
How is that even possible?
For that,
It
for that one
dips
moment.
down. We're at the very edge of where it's just starting to get bright, and then it dips all the way down and gets all of Africa and everything comes back up.
What about the other side of the world?
Yeah, it does. It covers a lot of it. Here, I'll show you.
I got to see how that's even possible.
Okay, am I missing something here? Rob says there's a town called Emma on his drive to Central Missouri State. Emma, Missouri? Am I missing something?
I didn't know that one.
Justin says, yes, Uranus, Missouri Fudge Factory receipt says, thanks for picking Uranus.
That's a little much.
That's the kind of humor. I didn't know that would be. That's Crystal Cooper's humor right there. Oh my God, that's funny. Thanks, Justin, for getting us up. Todd says Hunter Biden's moving there. Okay. And Aaron says, yep, funny thing is, it used to be a strip club years ago.
Where?
Uranus, Missouri.
I'll be coming
the Fudge
back.
Factory
I'll be
was a
coming back
strip
through there
club.
Sunday. I'll get a few pictures.
Yeah,
I
the
will.
band.
It's like a truck stop that was repurposed.
Yes, Michelle, I believe you. She says, LOL, it is true. We should check out Souvenir Shop in Uranus, Missouri. And by the way, scientists are now not calling it the planet of Uranus anymore. They're calling it Uranus.
Well, of course. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. You tell me.
Because it takes the sting out of saying Uranus. Your
anus.
Yeah.
It is a Friday. It's a free-for-all.
It takes the sting out of it. Okay.
No, we don't need...
Okay.
Crystal's going to get all excited. She likes that humor. Sorry, Crystal. Yeah, Aaron says the Fudge Factory used to be a BYOB strip club. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 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 All right. So what's everybody else doing for the weekend? Eric's going to Uranus, Missouri.
And then we'll be in Springfield on Saturday night at the Riff. And I'll be driving back up through there.
Springfield, Missouri?
Yeah.
So you'll bring us some fudge, and
I'm done.
Well, yeah.
I thought we moved past Uranus.
Monday.
We did. We moved past it.
Okay.
I think. We're going to take a quick break.
You're not going to believe what I was just about to say. And I'm not going to
Do you want to
say
save it?
No.
No. I know how your mind
My
works.
mind goes nuts.
Well, that's like this whole thing started with me actually making a factual statement that there was a fudge shop there, and you guys, your brains took that.
No,
wrong.
not my brain.
Come on now.
His brain. We don't share the same brain.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll also give you the update on the White House press secretary leaving and why.
Oh, you found it?
Found it.
Yeah, Glenn's good. Glenn got it to me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's from the New York Times.
There you
We'll
go.
explain why.
Is
Or-
it an editorial on why she should leave?
No,
Or is it
it's
like
an
her going,
editorial on why she will be leaving. There's a position open. We'll explain it.
oh,
That's
is
it.
there really?
I wonder
Yeah.
what
There's
network.
a janitor over at MSNBC that needs to be filled.
No, it's not the janitor position.
Okay.
She's going to be getting a raise because she's done so well.
Upside down twerking.
No, not like the state senator.
No. I wonder what it would
Tira, what's her name? Tira.
be. I don't know, but she is fantastic upside down.
I heard Beetlejuice was
Oh, my
in the
God.
running for that position.
Oh my God! All right, we'll take a quick
Can
break.
you say
Don't go to her.
Beetlejuice.
Don't do it. Oh, there she is.
Share
Lori
the
Lightfoot.
show. Share the show. 100.7 The Viper. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Back with more of this fun show right after this. Plus, we'll give away free Lincoln County Fair tickets to the best joke of the day. I don't care what it is. We'll talk to you back after this.
This is the Edge Morning Show.
Live on 100.7.
The Viper.
Keep your resolution to quit cigarettes this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon. I Quit Vapor carries the salt nicotine systems, their latest juice flavors, and all of their pod systems. Let their staff explain why the salt nicotine system is so effective in helping you to quit cigarettes for good. It has a much smoother delivery and allows you to adjust the amount of nicotine intake. I Quit Vapor is still your one-stop shop for everything vapor. Keep your quit cigarette resolution this time. Go to iQuit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon.
Get a grip on your finances with People's Bank and Trust's new mobile banking service. You can now manage your accounts, check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills with ease and all from the palm of your hand. Activate your phone today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Shanny for Mascots Bar and Grill, and I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a place to watch the game with friends, Cardinals, Blues, whatever, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. If you're looking for a place for happy hour, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. Heck, grab some friends, get a table, and play rock and roll bingo every night and twice on Saturdays at Mascots Bar and Grill. You can win some great prizes. Seriously, great prizes at Mascots for playing rock and roll bingo. And it's absolutely free to play. Wednesday night is ladies' night, and you won't believe the specials they have going on there. Come by for lunch. They're the home of the legendary lunch special. You go tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, and you want that big old burger and fries for just $5, and they're going to give it to you fresh and hot, just the way you ordered it, and it's so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. If you go once, you will go again and again. Mascots Bar and Grill, home of the legendary lunch special.
Compass Health Network Express Care offices in Newtown, St. Peters, and Wentzville are ready to serve you today. Compass Health accepts Medicaid, self-pay, private insurance, and offers a sliding fee scale. Don't wait another day to feel better. Call 844-853-8937 for an appointment or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for a location nearest you. Compass Health Network Express Care. Feel better today.
KFC knows that when it comes to chicken sandwiches, there's good and there's finger-licking good.
A chicken sandwich? That's good. A 100% white meat KFC chicken sandwich so delicious it forces you to rethink everything you know about sandwiches, including whether or not they even need buns, but then you remember how good a brioche bun can be and then having to rethink your rethinking? That's finger-licking good.
KFC's chicken sandwich, always served hot and crispy, in your choice of classic or spicy. Order now on the KFC app. Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's finger-licking good.
Prices and product availability may vary.
Hey, Brian Dawson here. Folks, Brian Dawson Roofing and Construction is a roofing company dedicated to excellence and quality. We are very familiar with working with insurance as well as uninsured roofing needs. We do room additions, small roofs, big roofs, steep roofs, flat roofs, residential and commercial. So hey, if you have any roofing or construction needs, call me, Brian Dawson.
Learn more by visiting BrianDawsonRoofing.com or call 636-465-9465. That's 465-9465.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
The graphics are so real on this video game console I bought with the savings from switching to Progressive 10 years ago. I can't tell what's real and what's the game, which I think is what people want. You know, in the future, which it is currently.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
Shop in one place. O'Fallon Overhead Doors for your residential and commercial garage doors and gates. As a locally owned, family-operated business, O'Fallon Overhead Doors provides 5-star service. Their technicians are not paid on commission, so they won't sell you something you don't need. Looking for a new door, a repair, or yearly maintenance? Call O'Fallon Overhead Doors on Continental Drive in Wentzville, 272-2722. Showroom open weekdays 8 till 4:30. Free estimates on new doors. Visit O'FallonOverheadDoors.com.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
That doesn't work here. Welcome back to the show. It is The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. We're back. It's a Friday. It's July 8th. Hope you're having a great Friday. Trying to get you rolling on this holiday weekend after. It's been a fast week. It's been a holiday week. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. Thanks for jumping on into the show today. We've had a lot of fun. We still got about 30 minutes left in the show. Before I move on to something that just happened that really pissed me off. This has never happened to me when it comes to a hotel. I know it's probably happened to others, and it was only my time. But before I get into that, Have to get a big shout out today because 6 years ago today, Officer Mike Flamion was shot in Baldwin. Baldwin officer Mike Flamion was shot. He survived. Mike and Sarah are out and about all the time, but he was left paralyzed. He did live. A house was built for him, an amazing house in Baldwin that fits his needs. Just want to give a shout out to him and all the police, especially those who've been injured or severely injured in the line of duty. But I can't believe it's already been 6 years. Happened July 8th, 2016, when Officer Flamion was shot. So, Happy Alive Day.
Is that what he's calling it?
Well, yeah, that's what the police department calls it as well. Yeah. And the Baldwin Police Department. So, thank you. I've had a chance to get to know Mike a little bit and Sarah over the years, and as they've shown us their strength as well. So, 6 years ago today, while serving, and too many men and women serve and don't get the credit or forgotten about after they serve and or give up a big part of their life or their life. So, Mike, hope you have a great day. If anybody knows him, tell him we said hi. All right, here's the deal. Oh, my God. Aaron says Knobnoster in Missouri is close to Brashear. We call it Knob Knocker. Dottie Dixon says there's Big Lick, North Carolina. I don't know what the hell happened in the Facebook line while we were in break, but look what you started, Crystal.
Good job, Crystal. She's just a fuse.
Brashear. I know people that live in Brashear, Missouri, always call it Brashear as a joke. Oh my God, Carlene. I can't. I'm not gonna.
Go ahead.
Oh, you can say it.
You do it.
All right. Okay, has anybody ever had this happen to you? I just got a call during the break. I have to go to Rockford, Illinois this weekend. Saturday night. I had a reservation booked. I just got a call from the hotel saying, yeah, we called you because we're letting you know we have to cancel your reservation for the week. I'm like, what? Why?
I tell you what, you did take the call very calm.
Most of the time I am calm. When things get really, most of the time. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's like, she's like, well, because she's like, you didn't pay in advance for the room. I said, what does that matter? She's like, well, if somebody else uses a service and pays for the room in advance, then they get it. I was like, well, how could that, then why get a reservation in the first place? Or tell me that if you don't pay for the room now, if somebody else wants it, they can have it over you if they pay in advance. How many people pay for their hotel rooms in advance?
I mean,
I've only done it a couple times.
A deposit, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We always just pay for it on the Hilton app.
Jenny Weber says it's like the Seinfeld episode. What's the point of the reservation if you're not going to hold it?
I remember that.
I was looking up reviews for that place, and they're not good.
I know, but here's the problem. Now I'm stuck without a freaking room Saturday night with my son in Rockford, Illinois.
Go camping.
Go camping.
You don't camp.
You can get an RV.
No, listen. My son is playing. He needs great sleep. We don't need to be in the outdoors. He needs air conditioning.
A RV.
I put my feelers out. I got you. Don't worry about it. We're trying on this end.
What? How you got peeps in Rockford? Everything is sold out.
No, I've got a husband that could maybe help you. So we're working on it.
He's got a trailer.
Well, hopefully it's not at that place because the reviews are god awful. It says it's a funky smell, lights didn't work, no hot water. The front desk gave us a
Maybe
receipt
God
for
is helping
one
me
jar.
out right here.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to stay at that place.
Yeah, but I don't have any place right now.
No place would be better than that.
Maybe I pawn my son off to another family and I sleep in the car.
Man, this is an opportunity for your son not to be a puss. Tell him not. Get him on the phone right now.
That's awesome.
I've gone to many football camps where I lived on the dam in the gutter.
Yeah, no, Airbnb, Jenny, that's a great idea. But the problem with the Airbnb is usually aren't those better when you have multiple families?
It depends.
Not just one family.
But some of them do have like restrictions on how many nights. So if you only want one night, that might be hard.
This lady might be lying to you?
No.
I don't know.
No, it was.
Let's call her up.
Oh, boy.
Before we call her, just letting our listeners know, she was sweet. because I said, "What am I supposed
Thank
to
you
do?"
for calling.
And she's like, "Well, she's like, I don't make the
To
reservations."
make a new reservation, please
Oh.
press 1.
Make a new one then.
Yeah.
If you can.
At Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, your safety is a top
Chris,
priority.
are you gonna act like my attorney?
Law or hotel
I will.
policy
You should be
based
my
nationally
attorney.
I will.
on
Eric,
for hotel guests in the U.S.
We'll double team this.
Well, if we're gonna do it, we
Elevated
need to get a better
cleaning
room if that place is
standards
really
require use of
bad.
approved disinfectants in
Because
guest
maybe
rooms and public spaces.
They're all about
To book
disinfectant.
your next stay with our flexible policy,
But the
please
You say
remain
the
on the
room
line.
smell.
Our
This call
disinfectant
may
is
be
made of
recorded
pure
or
water.
monitored for quality purposes.
Here we go.
Come on, man.
Hi, thank you for calling reservation. This is
Oh,
Jaden. How may I help you
How
today?
you- how you
How are
doing?
you?
That's not the woman I spoke to.
Hold on. We need to make a reservation. This is an urgent thing. When we need a reservation for Saturday, Sunday,
No,
and
just Saturday
Just
night.
Saturday. Just Saturday.
Can you help us?
Okay, okay, sure. I'll be more happy to assist you with that.
Oh,
So, for
okay.
how many adults?
2 adults.
Okay, thank you so much. By any chance, are you a member of Wyndham Rewards
No.
program?
No, we would never do that.
Okay, that'll be fine. I can definitely enroll you later. So, do you need 1 bed or 2 beds in your
We
stay?
would like 2 beds because we're 2 guys just hanging out in Rockford, Illinois.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. So,
Are you in Rockford?
I'm sorry.
Are you in Rockford?
Of course she is. You're in Rockford, Illinois.
Actually,
Okay.
No, you're not. Where are you at? China?
actually, I'm
no,
sorry.
no, she's in Rockford. We got this. Don't worry about it. We need a room at ASAP right now. We've just been it's been a horrible experience. We just need a room key. That's all we need. Thank you.
For Saturday, right?
You got it. We'll pay double
Okay, so,
or triple.
So,
Or quadruple?
I'm sorry?
Heck, you can have my car for the weekend. Just we need a room. Can you
Can you get us a room Saturday? We're really desperate.
Okay, I do apologize for you because we don't have any rooms available for Saturday.
No rooms available?
Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem because we just had a reservation. Do you know who I am? Do you have any idea who I am?
Okay.
Okay.
No, it wasn't rhetorical. Do you actually know who I am? I'm Victor Joseph Faust. I am on Fox 2 News. I am there
Have you ever
every
heard of that
night.
before?
Have you ever been to St. Louis? It is a big deal. We lead in crime and pizza. Okay, we need a room.
We have the best pizza ever. Barbecue, yeah.
Can you help us get a damn room, please? Do you want my kid living outside in the elements as he has a football tournament? Lacrosse tournament? I mean, is that what you want?
Can you help us?
This is a serious question. Can you please get us a room?
I do apologize because we don't have rooms available. If you want, I can definitely check if we have rooms available nearby in this location.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
And we don't want we're bougie. We need a continental breakfast for sure.
Sorry?
We
Can you
need
please
continental
repeat that,
breakfast. I don't want one of those motels, the kind that the illicit women come to. No, we need something good.
All right.
We are willing to pay for a room that has not been paid for yet.
We'll pay you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take money under the table?
Do you take dollars?
Actually, no.
Oh.
So
No?
I will go ahead and I will check if we have rooms available in this location.
Okay, cool.
That
Just
would
go
be
ahead.
great.
Go ahead. Don't talk to us anymore. Just find a room.
All right. So please stay on the line. I will put this call on hold for
Okay.
a minute or two, okay?
If you don't come, you will come back with a room. I guarantee it. You're that good.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This music rocks. We should change our radio station music to
This sounds like the Caribbean.
Yeah.
This is Dave Murray's jam right here.
This is Dave's jam.
No, Anna had the point. The point is, Eric, you got to say, listen, we had a room booked, and
She
it was the
doesn't
only
care
room in
about
town.
that. She doesn't care
And
about that.
I just want to know, it's possible for them just to call you and say, oh, we gave your room away. And I'm just SOL.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, what the hell?
Yes. They don't care. They understand it's an emergency to
guess they
you.
could've not
This
called
person
you.
probably never even heard of Rockford, Illinois.
Yeah,
That's what you were trying to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to.
You were
Paul
sidestepping.
says her head is spinning.
Yeah.
They literally stole my reservation, and now I'm not angry.
You are.
Hello?
I'm a little worried. Now it's like, what the hell am I going to do?
Rockford, Illinois. Let me think about this for a second. I'm dead serious.
And all the
You
when
could
I
rent
made
an
my
RV and it would be
reservation-
fantastic.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you so much for patiently waiting. Actually, I have here the Days Inn by Wyndham Rockford.
Not bad.
Do you know anything
Not
about
bad.
it? What are do we have reviews?
Days Inn are cool. They're all right.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Okay, so this
I've
is
stayed
fine.
in Days Inn before there, and it was.
They're not bad. They're not bad. Days Inn, Rockford, Illinois. We want the room.
How much?
We want it.
Okay, so you mentioned that you want 2 double beds, non-smoking, right?
Yes.
All right, so it comes with free Wi-Fi and free light breakfast. The rate for this one is $120.
Not bad.
Per room per night.
I can do
And
that.
The total after tax is $155.60. So what
That's
is
some
your phone number?
Oh, okay.
No, that's some serious taxes you
Okay,
guys
yeah,
got
that
going on
is.
there. Damn.
Man, I was really wanting to stay at the Super 8.
Yeah. Anything in the Marriott or the Hilton brand?
I can't do this one, and I will say it, and here's why.
Okay.
There was cockroaches.
I stayed.
last
No,
time.
I stayed in this one last year,
Mhm.
and it was the worst hotel ever in the.
Oh,
so,
it did-
ma'am,
that
you,
one?
ma'am, you can never let anybody. You can never book a reservation for anybody at this place again ever. And there's really not breakfast.
Yeah,
there's
and
not.
Sherry said the nickname is Cockroach Motel.
No, it was section. It's a Section 8
Section. Oh.
housing.
Oh, no. Yes. The
That's
weekly
why I had to
stay,
jump in.
The extended stays.
Could you find us another one?
I appreciate you finding that, but there's a reason why that's open.
I was at a hotel where they showed pictures of bed bugs.
Oh, boy.
I think I told that story.
Oh, man.
Okay,
where-
so you want
yeah,
the
could you-
Super 8?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Super 8?
I'll pay you a lot of money.
Super 8's not bad.
That's what I had.
You said Days In.
No,
Super
Days In was last
do
year.
you think
Super
you
8
could get me a
canceled my
room at
reservation.
Super 8? Could you get me a room at Super 8, please?
Do you have anything like a Wyndham hotel that I can go to?
Actually, I see here that we have Super 8 by Wyndham Beloit.
Okay.
Is that fine for you?
How much?
No, that's way far.
Okay.
How far is
one moment.
Beloit? That's in Wisconsin.
Yes, that's correct. That is the nearest hotel that has the availability for Saturday.
Oh.
Vic is wanted in Wisconsin.
Are you in Rockford yourself?
Actually, I am off-site, but I'm
Oh.
located at Central Reservation of the Wyndham property.
How far off-site are you?
I'm sorry?
She's in St. Louis.
How far off-site are you?
Actually, we do not disclose our information
Of course
here.
not. Are you in the United States?
I'm sorry, we do not disclose our information.
That's a no. That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll have to
I
go-
knew you weren't from the United States. You didn't have to say.
But that's why she would suggest that one that's in Section 8.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Man, there's a lot of those hotels now that like are the extended stays that are like crack houses.
It was bad.
Oh.
I think we're done here.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much
No,
for
I
your
can't go to
time.
Beloit yet.
You've been a fantastic representative.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing we can
okay,
do.
So,
You know where
as
we can
I
buy-
Thank you for calling today.
Do you know where we can
Please
buy a
stay on
tent?
the line as we have a new offer where you could receive up to $100 off a future by Wyndham Hotel stay and up to 100%
All right,
back
thanks
on
a
your
lot.
next
We appreciate
vacation
it. Goodbye.
getaway.
Are you a
May I
he?
transfer you for the quick details?
Don't worry
Hey,
about it.
hey, are you a he or a she?
Actually, I'm a
Are you-
girl.
A girl.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We don't have girls in the United States anymore. It's something else.
Yeah, it's something else.
Mhm. Okay,
Did
so
you hear
may I
about that?
transfer you for the quick details?
What?
May I transfer you for
No.
the quick details? May
Well,
I?
we're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm
Love
sorry.
you long
Thank you
time.
for calling.
Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you for
love you
calling.
long
Bye for
time.
now.
Love you long time.
Well, they tried to help, Vic. They did their due
Okay,
diligence.
that music is it's
Yeah.
still a joke on the lacrosse
Yeah.
team because we didn't know. Like you said, Days In, it'll be fine. 3 families got stuck. It was
Yeah.
brutal. that when we went in the first door, the door didn't even lock.
Yeah.
The carpet was like from the
I get
80s
it.
or 90s,
Yeah.
and then we figured out people live
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And some of those rooms are worse.
And
'cause
it's
there's-
just over the
smoking.
highway
Yeah.
from the really nice places.
You about the Days Inn. That was funny. You're like, hell no.
I'm jumping in on this.
Hell no. Well, we do have a caller in the line. that
It
wants
is
to tell us a
Rockford,
joke
Illinois.
for Lincoln County Fair
Oh,
tickets.
yes.
What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, what's up, man? What's your joke?
All right, so once long ago, Eric tried to tell me a wiener joke. Asked
Yeah.
me where he thought I might have heard it from. I said it sounded like he pulled it out of his butt.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not. Well, it's the only one we got. So.
Oh my God!
It's supposed to be Joe Biden, by the way.
Well, I said anything.
That's right. That's right. Hang on the line, all right, Chris?
Well, it does kind of fit in our Uranus theme.
Do you have a joke for us this
Oh
Friday?
my God! And
Call
I got to. Well, Anna just said. Do you know Anna from
Anna?
the Facebook line? Anna said she can't wait to see if Crystal and her husband are able to help me out somehow.
She's working hard.
I'm telling you what, Crystal.
But here's the problem: I shouldn't have to be paying $500 a night after I had a reservation at a place. You know,
It's supply and demand, babe.
and they were gonna.
It's supply and
What were
demand.
they gonna charge me for that room? Days in
120.
120.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, it's still a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, my son Graham was like, you know what? I wonder if he's up yet. I was like, we should call Graham.
He's not a puss. He doesn't care.
You want to call Graham and tell him that we have to go back to the Days in?
Yeah, let's do it. I want to get his opinion on it. I want to get his
Call
opinion
him
on it.
up.
I
Hold
do.
on.
We got to do that.
Hold on a
whatever.
second. Graham, we're going to wake him up from sleep.
Yeah, that's okay.
But here you go, Chris.
First of all,
I'll get you
it's
the...
lacrosse. I keep thinking it's football. It's not. It's
Dude,
lacrosse.
it's harder than football because he runs all over the place and hits too.
Yeah, you get hit by a stick. Get a bruise.
How to do this. This will be funny.
Let's see if he may not answer.
That's all right. We'll try.
Because he's going to see the phone. He'll go like, wait a minute, that's not Dad calling. He'll be like, who the hell is that calling? Okay, this is how, just so you guys understand how bad.
Hold on,
you
I
can
got
ask
this. I got this. I got
okay.
this.
If he answers, but I don't know if he's going to answer.
I would sleep in the
If
car.
you
He still may be asleep.
Your call.
hold on, I'll leave a
Wanna leave
message.
a
I'll
message?
leave yeah.
I'm telling him to answer the phones so
Great.
he knows.
Are you?
Say it's an emergency.
I
Don't
just
tell him
texted
why.
him.
Don't tell him why.
Call again.
Call again, because we will destroy him if he doesn't answer. With a stick and a net.
All right, sorry. We had dead air. I was giving Chris the number again. So he is awake.
All right.
And we got a couple minutes before we go to break.
All right, good. There he is. Hi, Graham.
Hello.
Hello. This is Sergeant Jacobson with the St.
John
Peter's
Jacobson.
Police Department, and your dad is he's arrested for all kinds of nefarious things. Hey, now this is Eric. How you doing, buddy?
Graham, it's your dad,
Good.
Eric, in the radio show. How are you
Okay.
doing?
Good.
Hey, we want to know about your stay at Days Inn in Rockford, Illinois.
Last year.
Graham, we might have a problem, but anyway, go ahead. Yeah, how was Days In last year?
Was it a good hotel?
Oh, the Red Roof Inn?
No, it was a Days In.
I thought it was the Days In.
No, the Red Roof Inn.
Vic.
No, they may have changed the name. It's the same spot. I see I looked it up. It's the same exact spot. It's the same hotel. I promise you.
Well, maybe they
100%.
did an upgrade. If they changed the name, they changed the rooms.
I'm telling you, it's the same spot.
We're
It is
trying
the
to
same.
find
There's
you.
no way they... No way it's still in business. They had to have changed it.
It must have been bad. Let me look it up.
I'm not kidding you, Graham. What was right next to the hotel? There was a
Like druggies.
Oh, you called that.
Otherwise
You
known
called
as
that.
a party.
Hey, you know what? Red Roof Inn, Rockford East Casino District. Is that
No.
where it was?
I don't know. I don't think so. You got a picture?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Look
Okay.
up Red Roof Inn, Rockford.
If worst comes to worst, are you cool staying in an RV this weekend? Are you all right with that?
Yes.
Yeah, see, he's a rock star.
kid.
Well, Graham goes anywhere.
He doesn't
Graham,
need no bougie ass hotel.
Graham, the hotel called and said they were canceling our reservation for Saturday because they said somebody else paid for it online. So we're trying to find a new hotel right now. We thought it'd be funny. And then I'm telling you, this hotel is this Days Inn is the same one we stayed in last year. They must have given it a new name. I'm not kidding. It's the exact same hotel. It's a long, skinny one with the gas station right next to it. Remember?
He's like, this isn't D1 yet. I'll stay in the park. I don't care.
Hey, Graham, how bad was that hotel last year?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Was it the worst hotel? Eric was going to ask you a bunch of questions about it.
Well, first of
The
all,
doors didn't have any locks on them.
Yeah, I know. I already told you.
What?
We didn't have locks.
What?
No.
So you had to put your chair against the door?
I don't know what we did.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't mean to wake you up.
Yeah, we
Graham.
did. We kind of did, actually. But
We just wanted to see how bad the hotel
are you
really
cool not going to this thing on Saturday? Or are you cool just staying home because
No,
you don't
he's
have?
gotta go.
He's got to go. Okay. Well, we're trying to work something out for you. Your da-
Crystal, have you found anything?
Not yet.
And when we get home, Graham, Dave Murray gave me some advice for you to talk to your science teachers about,
There you go.
okay?
Okay.
Hey, so how's it
Okay.
going this morning, man? Are you awake? What's going on? This is your first
Yep.
live radio experience.
He's a Gen Zer, man.
That's
This
right.
is how they all are. Yeah,
Mhm.
what's up?
Did you eat breakfast yet?
Nope.
Nope.
God.
Did you feed the dogs?
He
Oh,
wants you to
don't have
bring
any
him
dogs.
something.
You need to find us a room, okay?
Make sure it's the most expensive one you can find. All right, Graham?
Okay. I'll do that.
Damn.
Executive suite.
That's right.
Oh, you only have the penthouse open? Yeah, book it.
Yeah.
Do you know
Here's-
who my dad is?
Here's my dad's credit card number. Oh, the room's only $1,448 tonight. Perfect.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Graham, we'll talk to you later, okay, buddy?
All right.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
That is Gen Z right there. That is all of them.
Well, he's only 14.
Well, whatever.
He's a good kid.
Sounds just like my son, and he's 26.
Oh, man.
Man.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out. Crystal,
Yeah, we're working on it.
but you can't say how you're working on it.
What?
Okay, maybe we'll have an update. We got to take a quick
Man,
break.
there's a lot of hotels there.
I think
and they're
you
all
might be in
freaking
luck.
booked.
You might be in luck.
They're all booked.
Yeah.
The Beloit, somebody else from the team just messaged this morning. They had to get a
Just
a
go to
hotel
a
in
truck
Beloit.
stop and find a female trucker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
A lot lizard.
Yeah, you'll be the lot lister.
We got to take a quick break. We'll come back hopefully with an
Hit the
update.
Quick
Don't
Trip
go
in
anywhere.
Rockford,
It
Illinois.
is the Edge.
It is the edge.
Good morning. Morning. Good morning. And a special good morning to you this morning.
Be informed.
Well, who is it?
The Edge Morning Show.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, my name is Takia, and a little thing that I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is when I take a bite, it's the perfect blend from the bacon to the cheese. It's perfection.
Hey, I'm Katora, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth, so you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
Order dinner delivered on the Chick-fil-A app today. Delivery fee and other restrictions apply. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Midnight Auto Supply in St. Peters carries a full line of automotive parts and paints. They're a PPG Platinum distributor of automotive paint and industrial coatings and auto body shop supplies. For over 40 years, your hometown auto parts store is Midnight Auto. Stop in at Midnight Auto Supply in St. Peters, just off Mexico Road, 447-4000, 447-4000, on the web at mid-niteautosupply.com.
Great care for children begins at Compass Health Network. Our Warrenton and Winsville locations offer pediatric walk-in services, same-day appointments, and specialty care, so your children get the care they need, when, and how they need it. When it comes to children's health care, Compass Health Network is here for you and your family. Call 844-853-8937 for an appointment, or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for more information.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FALL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FALL.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Before we get out of here today, thank you. Had a fun week already. 3 days went by really fast. Graham, my son, texted me back to say, Dad, that hotel is the exact one that we stayed in last year. It's now called the Days Inn.
They had to change names.
Don't go there.
It was brutal.
Don't go there.
I remember, yeah, it was, I can't even begin to tell you how bad it was.
I've had some bad hotel experiences.
I'll let you know on
They're all-
Monday.
Yeah, who cares?
I'll let you know on Monday. Yeah, Graham's kind of like that. He's like, whatever, but it was just,
You're not
was,
supposed to be in the room anyway. It's supposed to be out partying. It's
Well,
Rockford,
this room
Illinois.
looks good. At the
Chris,
Radisson.
yeah, Chris has found some. We're going to figure it out. I'll let you know on Monday. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. We'll see you
Strippers
for
and
Fox-
crack.
It will be for Fox 2 News at 5 and 9. I'm going to wear something. I'm going to wear red tonight.
Red?
Yeah, I think red.
For Yanni.
Have a great weekend. We will do this again Monday morning, 8 o'clock. Shanny is up next.
Bye.